Hi Libras out there. How y'all doing? Okay, I'm gonna have to put this card there because it wanted to come out. Even though I usually don't take card flips, but okay. You gotta do what the universe is telling you, right? Hope you Libras have been doing okay. Well, better than okay this past week. Nice seeing you again. This is Crystal Liu for Tarot Me Please, my new channel on YouTube. And let's start these energies going and see what there is to be seen. Okay, Libra? Let's put up the rest of the cards here. I love this witchy cauldron cloth, don't you? It's beautiful. Okay. All right, you Librans out there. Let's meditate on these cards and their energies. Let's have the universe just let its energy flow all around us. Encompassing us, drifting through us, no matter where you are in the world. There's a higher being out there. It's got your back. Won't give you any more than what you can really handle, usually. And makes things so that you can go towards your higher good, your soul's purpose. Your purpose in life. All right, so that's enough meditation. Let's see what your energy says here, Libra. What's going on? Nice. That is your card, Libra. How perfect can we get? Libra, you are embodied by the Justice card. Wonderful. That's a wonderful start to a reading if I ever did see one. The Justice, obviously, a major arcana card, is the 11th card in the major arcana. It's cause and effect. It's a win-win situation, solutions. The truth comes out. So justice is served. So anytime a card comes out that embodies the querent, the person being read for, it's a good thing because you're in your element. You are in the right energy. You're doing the right thing towards your soul's purpose. But let me see what energy is crossing you at the moment, or else you wouldn't be here, right? Okay, so the energy that's crossing you is the Knight of Pentacles. It's a minor arcana card, and the Knight is it's a young energy. It's not quite a child, but it's like kind of like a young adult, kind of like a teenager energy. And the Pentacles have to do with money or jobs, health, earth element. Specifically, the Knight of Pentacles embodies, it's a reliable person. He's patient. He does hard work. So usually, Libra, a court card, the king, queen, knight, page, they are a person in your life, okay? And if this is in the problem field, I'm venturing to guess that this is an actual person in your life, the Knight of Pentacles, who is reliable, he's patient, he's hard at work, but for some reason there's an issue with him right now in your life, and I'm wondering what that issue is. So let's see some more cards. Let's see what your recent past has to say, Libra. Okay, so that is the Seven of Wands card. Has to do with you kind of being in battle and having to defend yourself, but you're holding your own. In this card here, you're holding your own, and but it does have to do with protecting yourself. Specifically, the seven. The seven cards in any suite have to do with kind of instability. The sixes are stable, but the sevens, it's like a big roller coaster. The ones, the aces through the tens, it's up and down and up and down. And the sevens have to do with a little bit of instability. The seven of wands specifically is self-defense. You're protecting yourself against competition, but you're holding your own. Let me see what the future says, Libra. The near future. All right, expansion. Another Wands card. Wands have to do with movement, action, inspiration, drive, motivation, things like that. So this Three of Wands card is expansion. You can see that the person here is looking over the horizon and seeing what other places he or she can conquer, expand into. The Three of Wands specifically is teamwork, it's commerce, travel, expansion. So do you see yourself expanding in some way, whether it's, going to a different area? You're traveling to a different area? Or does it have to do more with commerce, Libra? Let me see. Let me see. Um, Let me pull out some more cards. So let's see what your conscious mind is saying, Libra. What your awake mind. Right, that's the one that jumped out. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is, it's not a very common word in the English language, but it's the counterpart to the High Priestess. So this would be a High Priest. In other countries, like in Spanish-speaking countries and French-speaking countries, this is like the Pope. It's like the highest, religious leader here. And he has to do with traditions, conventions, conformity, following traditions, following the religious morals that he grew up in or she grew up in. So, yeah, that's what the Hierophant is. It doesn't have to do so much with individuality. It has to do with just fitting into the group and conforming to the conventions of that tradition, of that culture. What does your unconscious mind say here, Libra? Something that you're not aware of necessarily. Oh, wow. Giving and receiving. This is the Six of Pentacles card. Remember I told you a minute ago that the sevens have to do with, instability, where the sixes, where it just came from, was more stable. So yeah, the six is like, you've amassed, enough money to be generous with it. The thing is, in the universe, when you have an excess of material things or whatever, you should be giving some of it away. You should be moving those pentacles around the universe, because when you're generous with somebody, later on in life, when you need somebody else's generosity, they'll be generous with you. So it's giving and receiving. It's in your unconscious field, Libra. So what is it that has to give and receive? Are you the person here who's wanting to be generous, who's wanting to be charitable to others? But it's not in your waking mind, though. It's in your unconscious, subconscious. Might be something left over from your childhood or maybe from a past life. But the Six of Pentacles has to do with giving or receiving help, generosity. So if it's not financial help. It could be help of some other kind. It could be just, lending an ear to somebody who needs it, or being the shoulder somebody has to cross, but something, some kind of help that you're giving to somebody else. It's in your unconscious mind, Libra. So let's look some more. Let's look at your hopes and fears in this situation. Hopefully that'll shed more light on this current situation. You being the Justice card, and this being the person in your life that's some sort of an issue. Yeah. So hopes and fears, Libra. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. That's definitely your hope. You're hoping for good luck. You're hoping for fortune. You're hoping for a turning point in your life, Libra. And I'm wondering if that turning point has to do with this. Is it a relationship, perhaps, Libra? Are you hoping for some kind of turn of events or a turning point in your love life? I don't see so much. I mean, Wheel of Fortune, luck, and a lot of people think of this as the money card, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be luck. I mean, it could be luck as far as romantic relationships or whatever. Doesn't necessarily have to be money. And I don't really see that many money cards here. So I'm concentrating more on these. It kind of seems like two people that may have an issue. Or maybe you have an issue with this person. Some kind of an issue there. There's some kind of discord there. Let me see what your influence or your attitude is here, Libra. What kind of bearing it's going to have on the final outcome. Just to clear up anything, the future and outcome. The future is just like the near future, what's going to happen next, whereas the outcome is like the final completion of the whole trajectory of this situation, just to let you know. So just because this is in the future, it doesn't mean that this is the final outcome. This is going to be the final outcome if the energies stay the same. But if you change the energy, or if you change your approach or whatever, or attitude, then the outcome will definitely change. So nothing is etched in stone, I always say. So what's your influence in this? What's your attitude in this, Libra? King of Swords. Wow. This is mental energy, and the King of Swords is very precise, strategic, high level thinking, very reliable, just very sharp. The King of Swords is an intentional leader. He puts strategic thought into things, and this is you. This is your attitude. It seems like you have a clear mind insofar as planning things, because this king embodies strategic thought and very effective leader. And so that's you, Libra. That's you going into the situation. It seems like you're going to be thinking with your head. Things. It seems like you have a clear mind. You have a sharp mind. That's what the card says here. What external influence? What are the things that you can't control that are going to be put at play here? Page of Wands. Okay, so we have 3 page cards. The Page of Wands is young energy. Sometimes it's like news coming in, like the messenger of some news. The Page of Wands is an active kid, a new project, a creative idea. So wands have to do with action and movement and inspiration, motivation, drive, just that spark. That's that spark to create and to do something. And so this is coming from the outside, Libra. Your influence, your attitude is, you're in your mind as far as, how you're going to go about, maneuvering this whole thing, this whole situation. You're going through it with a very clear, sharp mind. And the Page of Wands is some new, um, some young influence here. Active kid, new project, creative idea. So that's the external influence. What is the outcome looking like as we speak? Ooh, beautiful. That's a beautiful card. The Star card is showing up for your outcome, for your final outcome, not just the near future. The Star card is Aquarian energy. It has to do with manifesting, you being in the spotlight as a star. And specifically, the Star card is renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, having faith, being in the spotlight. So just beautiful energy, isn't it? Um, Renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles. My goodness. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So, in your hopes and fears, or in your hopes rather, Libra, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You're hoping for some luck, or maybe you're hoping for a lot of luck. And then in your final outcome, you got the Star. So, just very successful, being in the spotlight, inner clarity. In your unconscious mind, you're thinking of, charity and giving and receiving, and particularly giving. I see this as you. And then in your conscious mind, it's like, okay, I gotta follow the rules. I can't, I can't veer away from the conventions of what I know. I can't veer away from them too much. But here it looks like in the near future, not for the outcome, but in the near future, you're going to expand somehow. You're going to collaborate. Like there's some teamwork in the cards here, literally. But it seems like you have a sharp mind here, Libra. It seems that you're going to approach things with logic and strategy. And, I'm thinking that this has a very big influence on the outcome, you being a star. So look at these cards right here. I mean, beautiful. Wheel of Fortune and your hopes. Going into the situation with a very clear and strategic mind, sharp mind, and then ending up in the spotlight. That's all well and good. I'm just wondering what this Knight of Pentacles has to do with it. The Pentacles is earth energy, and earth signs are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So is there a Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus in your life now, Libra? And are they presenting some sort of roadblock, some sort of issue for you in, trying to achieve your goal of being in the spotlight, of inner clarity, I wonder? Regardless of whatever obstacles or problems that arise, I mean, the outcome does say that you're gonna be a star, and that you're going into it with a clear head. So that's all good. That's all good. Okay, so Libra, that's what I had for you. I hope I hope this reading somewhat, if not in its entirety, resonated with you. And I hope to see you soon.